Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are a teacher, I come bearing good news to you. Seems like it has always been about healthcare workers. It's always about nurses, healthcare assistants, doctors and carers moving to the United Kingdom. Finally, it has gotten to the turn of teachers. The UK is in need of teachers, so they are opening their borders finally for teachers to come in. So, from the 1st of February 2023, teachers who qualified in the following 9 countries will be able to apply to TRA for QTS, which is Ghana, Hong Kong, India, Jamaica, Nigeria, Singapore, South Africa, Ukraine, and Zimbabwe. This change is part of the launch of a new service to apply for QTS in England. From 1st February 2023, teachers from all eligible countries will have to show they meet a consistent set of criteria for the award of QTS. Over time, this route will be open to qualified teachers from every country outside the UK. This will ensure all non-UK teachers awarded QTS meet the same high standard, while also increasing opportunities for highly qualified teachers wherever they're trained. So one is going to ask me what is QTS. Along the line, I'm going to explain the criteria, what QTS is and what TRA is. But from what they are saying here, is that for now, these 9 countries I have listed, if you're a qualified teacher, you can come to the United Kingdom to come and work. But as time goes on, they will open up the routes for qualified teachers from every country outside the UK. So that means for now, it's just these 9 countries. So I've been talking about QTS. People could be wondering, oh, what is QTS? QTS is Qualified Teacher Status. It is a legal requirement to teach in many English schools and is considered desirable for teachers in the majority of schools in England. The Teaching Regulation Agency, TRA, they are responsible for awarding QTS. They also award QTS to qualified teachers outside England. As I said earlier on, as a nurse, we are regulated by a body called Nurses and Midwives Council, which is NMC. As a doctor, we are regulated by a body called JMC. So for teachers, they are regulated by a body called Teaching Regulation Agency. They are the ones that are going to issue you the QTS to show that, okay, you have a qualified teacher status. So now let's go to the criteria, which is what you need before you can apply for this kind of position. So according to the gov.uk, the guidance, which was updated on the 1st of December 2022, which is teach in England if you qualified outside the UK, or let's say working as a teacher in England if you qualified outside the UK. This guidance is for non-UK citizens who qualified as teachers outside the UK. To teach in England, you will need the correct visa or status, teaching skills and experience you can demonstrate to an employer, to pass criminal and professional safeguarding checks. These will be organized by your employer. So, for the correct visa or status, it could be one of the following, which is a pre-existing right to work in the UK, such as settled or pre-settled status under the EU settlement scheme, or indefinite leave to remain in the UK. Or it could be a job offer allowing you to apply for a skilled worker visa, or eligibility for another type of visa. Well, Irish citizens do not need a visa to work or live in the UK. So that is for the correct visa or status. Most of the time it's going to be people who are looking for jobs which will allow them to apply for a skilled worker visa. But if you're already in the UK, have your ILR and all that, that's also good news for you. For the teaching skills and experience, you need to demonstrate to the employer that you have some sort of experience in teaching and you have some skills you can bring on board. Also, you need to pass your criminal checks. As every professional applying for a job in the UK, whether coming as a nurse, doctor or carer or whatever, you need to do criminal checks, which is you need to provide a criminal record from your home country to show that you do not have any criminal activities attached to your name. Yeah, that's it. So with regards to applying to the QTS, it is also very helpful to have a teaching qualification. This can be from your own country or another non-UK country. English Qualified Teacher Status, QTS. So now we're going to show you how to apply for the Qualified Teacher Status. Qualified Teacher Status, QTS, is the professional status teachers in England gain at the end of their teacher training. Teachers who qualified outside the UK can work in English schools for up to 4 years without QTS. However, obtaining QTS will make it easier for you to find work and develop your career as a teacher. This is because in many English state-maintained schools, QTS is a legal requirement when the 4-year exemption period is up. In all English schools, QTS is used to assess the quality of candidates for teaching jobs. So with regards to applying for the QTS, it is not mandatory. From what they are saying, you can come here and work for 4 years without QTS. Yeah, you'll be exempted for 4 good years. After the 4 years, that is when you would have to get a QTS. But from what they are saying, having a QTS makes you a much more desirable candidate. Let's say I'm an employer of a school and I'm looking for candidates to come and teach in my school. I would definitely prefer somebody who has a QTS over somebody who does not have a QTS, despite the fact that not having QTS, it does not disqualify you from applying for the job. But having it too gives you an upper hand and makes you a much more desirable candidate. How to apply? Depending on where you are applying as a teacher, you may be eligible to apply to the Teaching Regulatory Agency for QTS. You could also apply for assessment only QTS while you earn a salary as a teacher, or you could apply to train to teach in England. So searching for a job, the main visa route for non-UK teachers in England is the skilled worker visa. To apply for a skilled worker visa, you will first need to search for a teaching job in England. You can use the UK government's teaching vacancy service to search for available teaching roles. Before you apply for a teaching job, contact the school to make sure it is a Home Office licensed sponsor. If the school is a sponsor, it can help you apply for your visa. Schools can also become sponsors to employ you. What they are saying here is that once you have done your QTS, you have all your degrees, your qualifications and everything, you can start applying for jobs. You can go to the UK government teaching vacancy services. I'm sure there are loads and loads of vacancies there. You can go through it and choose the one you find desirable or suitable for you. after you have applied, you need to contact the school to be sure that it is a Home Office licensed sponsor. If you do not apply to a school that is going to be able to give you a certificate of sponsorship, which is the COS, it's going to be a very big problem, because they need an employer who is willing to sponsor you to come to the UK. So you need to be sure, because not all schools are certified to give COS to overseas professionals. So you need to be sure. Find out from the school if they are a licensed sponsor, if they can give you a COS to come to the United Kingdom. You'll be able to apply for the skilled worker visa if you have a job offer from a school that is a licensed Home Office sponsor. I've spoken about this earlier. You can speak, read, write, and understand English. Yeah, this is the IELTS aspect. You need to write the IELTS UKVI to show that you can speak, read, write, and understand English. Or you can use your qualification, which is your degree you have for NARIC. You can use it as replacement for NARIC, a NARIC certificate, to also prove that you have the knowledge of the English language. You need to make sure your salary meets the requirements for a skilled worker visa. So as you can see on this table, this is the salary requirements for a skilled worker visa. The salary threshold you must meet depends on whether you have qualified teacher status QTS and the region you are applying to work in. The table shows the minimum salary non-UK teachers must earn to be eligible for a skilled worker visa by region and status, QTS and non-QTS. So from the table, we can see that the salary is given to you based on the region you are working, the side of England you are working, and your status, whether you are a QTS certified teacher or a non-QTS certified teacher. You can all obviously see that a QTS teacher earns more than a non-QTS teacher. So in summary, what you would need before you can start this whole process is you need to apply for the QTS, though it's not mandatory, but from what they are saying, it gives you an upper hand over somebody who does not have a QTS. So you apply for the QTS. After you get your QTS, you look for an employer who has a license to sponsor you to the United Kingdom. Then you can go and take your tuberculosis test. You can get your police clearance from your home country, get your IELTS UKVI with a band score of 4 or a UK NARIC certificate. Yeah, and then you can start applying for your skilled worker visa, and you will be on the way to the United Kingdom. The great news about this is that coming on the skilled worker visa, you can come with your dependents, your family. You can also apply for your ILR after you've been here for 5 years. So I feel like it's a great route for teachers from these countries: Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Hong Kong, Jamaica. I mean, like, it is good news. If you're a teacher in any of these countries, you should take a fast one with this opportunity. Don't let it slide. And for teachers in other countries, the UK has said that they are just starting with these 9 countries, but as time goes on, they will open up to involve all other countries. So I feel you guys should also start making preparations. After this has been opened up in February 1st, 2023, and it has taken off, they would open up for other countries to also come on board. Yeah, so this is the good news I have this week for teachers. I'm so excited because I know lots and lots of teacher friends back in Ghana who will be very excited to go for this opportunity. So once again, thank you, family, for your time. If you are new here and you like this video and was helpful to you, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.